of the entire con, and this is where you'll see all of the energy and activity and creativity that our community has to offer. So the way it's going to work is we have three categories. We have novice, we've got journeyman, and we've got presentation. So what we'll be doing is we'll be bringing each group out, each person separately. They're going to come out, they're going to show you show me what you've got, as they would say in Rick and Morty, and they will, the judges will have a look at them, maybe ask them a question if they need to. So I'd like to introduce our two judges. We've got Wendy. And we got my good old pal Shell. There you go. Now you've got to have a lot of respect for these two people because it's going to be an incredibly difficult choice. So the decisions of the judges are final. So we'll just make sure we're ready to go. So half the fun of this contest is listening me try to say anime names that I don't understand. So please have some pity on me. So first up, we've got Jacob Reed as Sasori from Naruto. Naruto. Same thing. And feel free to clap and cheer as they come out because they've worked very hard on these costumes. Nice, big hand. Next up is Hannah Jenkins as Rey from Star Wars: The Force Awakens. A big hand. I thought that was my stomach growling for a second when I heard that little squeak. Next up is Ashley Smith as Bebaton X from Undertale. Awesome. Next up, it's Beth as Undyne from Undertale. Undyne. Fantastic. Next up is Robin Young as Junko no Shima from Danganronpa. I was like, is there somebody behind me? Bottom of the novice file, there we go. Next up is Samantha Bennett as San from Princess Monarchy. Next is Laura Alexander as Neo from Ruby. Here comes Cameron Kendall as Spectre Knight from the game Shovel Knight. Fantastic. Next up is Jay Young as Jedi Knight from Star Wars. Put your hands together for Caleb Young as Altair from Assassin's Creed.
Awesome.
With this one, a picture came with it, so I'll be keeping this picture for later. Next up, Taylor Jones as Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 2017. And finally, at the end of our novice division, it's Jeremy Pinnell from the Batman Beyond series. Okay. Fantastic. So that's the end of our novice division. So what we'll be doing now is we'll give the judges just a moment or two to collect their thoughts. We'll be moving on to the journeyman. All right, we're ready to go? Okay, next will be the juryman category, and first up, Isabella Dennis as Raven. Fantastic. Next, it's going to be Jesse Randall as Red Hood from the Batman Under the Red Hood. Now this might be a challenge, so let's see if it'll work. Next up, we've got Gwendolyn Greenham Bates as the Dalek. I think the Dalek got screeched in the way it's going a little sideways. Yeah. Greatest enemy to a Dalek is a set of stairs, right? So,
they fly now.
They fly now. We all fly now.
I'm the first version.
You're the first version, are you? Okay. That's right, classic, canon. All right, Dalek, roll away. The other way. Which the other way? And final, something about seeing a Star Trek blue shirt help a Dalek away. That's a little funny.
Thankfully, he's got a red shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's always going to survive. Okay, and then finally, at the end of the journeyman, we've got Sydney Bates as Wheatley from Portal.
I don't mean to alarm you all, but Amy here might have caused you all to have serious brain damage. Also, for your safety, I turned Glass into a potato again, just so she wouldn't incinerate you all in an instant.
Thank you for your service, Wheatley. We appreciate that. All right, so that's the end of the journeyman. We'll give the judges another moment. Okay. All right. Into our final category. This is the presentation category. And first up, we've got Eric as L from the Death Note anime.
First, I have a few rules. First rule, I'm never wrong. Second rule, if I'm wrong, back to the first rule.
Cool. Okay, we've got Megan Smith as Edward Elric.
until I get my brothers and my mom back.
Okay, cool. Okay, next up, we've got James Francis as Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Next up, we've got Caitlin Salemi as Belle from the movie Beauty and the Beast. Next, we've got Michaela Webb as Cruiser Diva from Overwatch. Okay, that's hilarious. All right, next we've got a group entry with Kayla, Katie, and Justin as Turo, Lucola, and Fafiner from Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Stop laughing at me. Next up, we've got Violet Cummings as the Little Big Bad Wolf.
Hello.
And our final entry in the presentation is Brendan Gold as Soundwave from Transformers.
Oh, here's a peek.
We do have one late entry in the novice category. Presentation category, thank you, mysterious voice. Usually the mysterious voice tells me to burn things, but this one tells me this person's asking in the presentation. It's Emma Burton as Harley Quinn.
Where's my butter?
And as a special treat, we have a returning winner from years past.
Come on in. Us. My friends and fellow Eastern! I ask those of you who can to take up your swords and fight with me. And for those of you who can't, look deep within yourselves. Find your courage. Find your light. And never, ever forget that hope will never die!
Maine, down as far as the kind of following down a steady base of 6 or 700 people in
He's actually on that Transformer dating site, Transformer. He's right swiping on Optimus Prime right now.
Yes, some of them we always go side.
That's right.
There's 2 of that's right. They're like our godfathers.
His Worship, Charles Pinder, to the audience.
Hi guys, I just dropped by to see what was happening, so I must say I really enjoyed all the costumes. I didn't have any idea what this was all about, so really happy to come up and enjoy this and join in with you. You all seem like you're having so much fun, so that's a great thing. And hopefully we'll be back again next year, bigger and better again. So thanks everyone, have a great day.
See, I knew to call him Your Worship because my mother was the mayor of our home city forever. And when my mother was mayor of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, I was always posted to Victoria, British Columbia, and was not allowed to come home until she wasn't mayor anymore. I wonder why. Friends, it is that time. It's a what do you call it? It's a bitter. Whoa! Look at everybody coming in. Wait for everybody to come in.
We made it. Smile.
See, Drew's here so I can say my even better looking friends.
She makes this stupid
Kelly, it goes without saying. All right, stop it. Okay, hey! It's that time. Again, the bittersweet moment when Atlanti-Con draws to a close. And I've been lucky enough to be part of Atlanti-Con since day one, because Jeff took a brick to the head or something and decided to invite me over all the time. And I gotta tell you,
we are very glad for that.
I'm sure you get sick of me saying it, but every year I tell you it's better than the year before. And every year I see new faces, and what's really cool is I see people I've actually watched grow up. I mean, there are people that I'm sitting at the bar and they come and they sit and they're having a drink with me and I'm like, no, you're like 13. What are you doing here?
No, I'm
like,
not.
I was 13 in Atlanti-Con 1, now I'm 19. Yeah, or not, yes. Yes. Anyway, it's been a fabulous con. Again, I consider, as you've seen me say in radio and TV and newspaper interviews, I'm from Halifax. I do a lot of cons, but I really, truly consider Atlanti-Con my home con. And when I come here, I get to hang with people that are really good friends of mine, and I think it's even more of a friendship when it can be an entire year before I see you again. But when I see you, it's just like I saw you 5 minutes ago. So it's great. So what we're going to do now is we are going to get to the very exciting results of the costume contest. So our amazing costumes. I have it on very good authority that the judges had a very, very tough time. So here we go. So first up,
drum roll.
This is oh man. See, this is where I gotta remember, it's not story time without Apollo. Don't make the joke you were about to make, Mike. So, don't do it. So, third place. So this is in the novice, yes, Mike, the novice division. So third place is $20. Is it 20 real dollars? Without Apollo! No, it's Canadian Tire money, trust me. We know how important that is. So first, our third place, novice, $20 and a ribbon goes to Cameron Kendall as Spectre Knight. Well done, buddy. You should be very proud of yourself. Is it the first time you've ever made a costume?
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Actually, it was the first ever costume that I made that made it.
Oh, that made it. So we're going to be... Oh, sorry. I can't give you the receipt. It's all under the table, Kevin. Don't be...
Tax purposes.
On your taxes, okay, buddy? This is all between friends. All right? No taxes here. Libertarian paradise. All right, so next up is $50. Now, and we are expecting bigger things from you next year, buddy, so you better start working tomorrow. All right, take the $20. Okay, second place, novice division, $50. Wow. And a ribbon goes to Taylor Jones as Wonder Woman. Very welcome. You're in your Diana Prince outfit right now. That's what you are, right? And finally, novice, first place, one of my favorite characters of recent popular culture, to tell you the truth. It's Rey from Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Rey, you don't get a trophy. don't get a ribbon, you get this astoundingly great trophy, and you get $80. Very well done. Next up, we've got the Journeyman Prize. Overly complicated. All right, next up is the Journeyman Prize. I'm cranky, the con's over. All right, so it's third place gets you $20 and a ribbon, and it goes to Cindy Bates' Wheatley. Don't spend it all on cake, okay? And the cake's alive, yes. So's the 20. Next up, $50 and a ribbon. It's Isabella Dennis as Raven. Very, very well done. And final prize in the Journeyman, and this contains $80 and this amazing trophy to display to the great envy of all your friends. It's Jesse Randall as Redwood. Yeah. Well done, my friend. So next up is the presentation category. So, presentation category third place for $20 and a ribbon. It goes to Caitlin Salemi as Belle. My fellow TF2 player. Fantastic. I always need a good medic, so thank you. All right, so second place, $50 and a ribbon, goes to Megan Smith as Edward Elric. Oh, congratulations. And first prize in the presentation, which I don't think I'm going to give out for a reason I'm going to tell you in a moment. It's $80 plus this incredible trophy. It's from the group that made fun of me when I couldn't say their names, Katie and Justin. Yeah, that's right. You have to share the trophy. It pulls apart into 3 pieces, and then there will be a great quest to put it back together. It becomes a powerful Horrocks. I hope I said that right. I didn't read that. I didn't read the Henry Potter books, so I don't know what to do. This one? Okay. Finally. Best in Show. Best in Show gets $150. And this limited edition, which I must say is very cool, Atlanti-Con bow tie. There were only, I think, 30 made? 15 made of these. So this is a real collector's item. And it goes to someone who really wowed us with a cosplay. $150. It goes to Gwendolyn as the Dalek.
I'll think about not exterminating you.
Thank you. That's right. Straight to the oil change shop with $150. Get a little detail work done.
Oil, all I need. I'm cooking.
Okay, all right. There's not going to be a story time with Dalek, so stop trying so hard, okay? And B, that's fantastic. So, that's our costume contest. Let's have a big hand for all the winners and everyone who entered. Truly, the creativity is off the chart. And every year, if we compare what Atlanti-Con 1 had, which was fantastic, to now, It's amazing. So, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to call upon the organizer, Jeff, to come up for a moment, please.
Jeff, that's an awful weird cosplay, man. You don't even look like Jeff.
I really need to pee, so we're going to keep this short. So thank you everyone for coming out this weekend. It's been a fantastic weekend. I know that this thing is falling apart on me. What do you think?
I have a floppy mic.
I have a flop.
There's a pill for that.
Oh, I'm getting slammed. I'm done. Oh, I could have done that.
No, you couldn't.
There's a reason we have
Jeff is a funny
Tech support.
Tech support, yeah.
Tech support. So I want to thank everyone for coming out. It's been a fantastic weekend. I know it's been a long weekend for a lot of people. I want to do some thank yous. I want to thank, and everybody give a round of applause to the planning committee members that are here. And to our I also want to thank some companies and some organizations that helped us out this weekend. We got St. John Ambulance over here on the side. They were here all weekend. Yeah, he said thank you for playing safe, and I'm glad we didn't have to use the services, but it's always good to have those guys around just in case you need them. So thank you for coming out. We'd like to thank K-Rock and CFCB VOCM. They were sponsors of the event this weekend. I'd also like to thank Digital Advertising Solutions. They gave us some billboard space in Deer Lake and in the malls across western Newfoundland for free, which is absolutely fantastic. Some other I'm drawing a complete blank here now. I should have had this stuff all written down. I got in trouble a couple of years ago for not remembering people. I want to thank, even though he's not here, our friend Darren Hand in St. John's with Sci-Fi on the Rock, who helped secure G Hertzler against this weekend. And I want to thank Matt Connolly for coming back.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt is now, I guess, officially what you call a come from away because he moved to Nova Scotia last summer. But he managed to work around his schedules and get here for this weekend, so thank you, Matt. Matt is the co-founder. Matt and I were the original two, I guess, that started Atlanti-Con 6 years ago. If you can imagine, it's been 6 years since we've been doing this craziness. No wonder I've got no hair left. What?
Jeff, that was gone long before.
Yeah, that was gone long early for a reason. Yeah. So I think we have some presentations to make now, yes? Yes, we do. My co-chair is shaking, or is nodding her head. Yes, we have some presentations to make.
Ooh, so pretty.
So it wouldn't be Atlanti-Con without giving away some gifts like we do every year. And I'd like to call upon our special guests this year, G Hertzler and DC Douglas. Come forward. We've got a little gift box for you. And I believe there's one there. There's another one there for. Oh, for him.
Thank you so much.
Hey! It's always the Klingons taken from the other species.
Oh.
Are you a species?
Yeah, I'm a Denoblian.
Oh, you're Denoblian.
You actually shot at me in my episode.
I did?
Yeah, well, your people did.
Oh.
Handle is
I never used a disruptor. I was a knife man.
Oh no, he himself.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Go ahead, you guys can open them up and.
Can I eat it
I
now?
said sugar.
You can do whatever you want. It's all
Oh, there's definitely sugar. And extra treats.
You can absolutely go ahead, sure. There's a little taste of Newfoundland in there for you to take back home.
I don't want a cod. Are you screeching me in?
Oh, see, oh.
I had stuff in my car. Is this a street glass?
What?
There is a shot
I had stuff in my car
I don't know if
today
this
on the
is
way
silver
out.
candy, but I'm going to eat it anyway.
That's a medallion.
Well, I'm definitely eating it because I backed up from all the time, so.
I love this, eh?
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We're
going fishing, eh?
He's even got the A down pat.
Yeah, I know. Right off the bird of prey.
Oh, we were practicing.
Okay, I have my shot glass, so that makes me happy.
There you go.
Keep digging.
I've got something. I got it. Oh, I do have my screen. I'll see y'all in the shack.
Don't end up in the woods.
I heard that was a good thing. Yeah. End up in the bush.
No way.
It depends.
Now he passes out and then...
Thank you very much.
Yeah, big hand for the folks. Big hand.
And another one of our guests, Kevin Kendall, is sitting down here in the audience. Kevin, we didn't get you anything because you're from Newfoundland, so we figured you can get it all yourself anyway. But we want to say thank you for coming and joining us this year. It's been great having you here as well. Talented artist. Anybody who knows Kevin knows he can draw. I mean,
anything.
Anything.
Make it look good.
Anything, and make it look good.
Yeah.
He made him look good.
Woo, baby.
So.
That's on my Transformer web page.
Oh yeah.
Optimus Prime.
And we do have another gift bag over there for our long-serving, our member of the furniture, our piece of the furniture here, Fat Apollo. Something for you. Apollo. Oh no. Oh. The smell of that stuff is so horrid.
Has to cover up the volume so I can sniff it.
How many times have I told you now? What, 3 years in a row? Nobody actually drinks that stuff.
I do. He cooks with it. I cooked everything with it.
Oh, that's
here's to you.
Here's to me. It's bright. It's crazy, baby.
Oh my God! I'm getting hair on my chest.
That's me, baby.
What? I don't think we're talking. He's doing it.
I really don't like this. As I said, I'm not really a drinker. Estelle, do it quick. You're smoking right now. Fire. Wow.
That worm does not stop.
No. That's like Georgian moonshine there.
It's just well keep drinking it until it burns all your intestines.
Did you see apparently you got some Smarties in your bag? It's Canadian candy? No, not that bad. Your flies in. No, it's not.
I love these.
There's a package of Smarties in your bag there that you can have to try and pull it. It's chocolate.
Oh, nice.
It's candy coated chocolate.
No, I'm gonna be a man about this.
You're gonna be a man about it.
Not me, I'm having a jam.
Oh, John.
Are you busy?
26er, I suppose.
They're moist and jam filled. Yes, about Apollo.
Let's start dancing.
Oh boy. We're not done. We have something. You still have the. Well, you opened yours, so
yeah.
It is. But we do have something else for you in honor of your 6 years being here.
It's a bigger bottle of
It's
straight.
a bigger one.
Oh my God! It's like looking in a mirror. Oh my God! It's the Franco's. If you've been to my show, you know what I mean by Franco. It's Franco.
It's even got 6 on it for a number.
Well, 6 for the number of Atlanti-Cons I've been to.
Yes, exactly.
I don't want to set any false expectations.
Is that a 6-pack on there?
Oh,
that's a 12-pack.
Yeah, it's a 12-pack.
That's a whole lot of ab. There's more ab muscle there than there is right here. I'll tell you that.
I will display this with amazing pride, and depending on how much speech I have, I will look at it lovingly. But I do want to. I'm a goofball. You know that, and I do truly want to tell you that coming to this every year is one of the highlights of my life. It really is. It means so much to me. everybody has good times, everybody has bad times, and you know, sometimes I've had some bad times. I honestly have. And knowing that I could come here and be accepted by all of you made a huge difference in my life. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I'll just say this, and you know, this is not a place for a soapbox, but you know, if you are feeling down, if you're not feeling accepted, if you're not feeling that things are going right, reach out, okay? Don't suffer alone, don't suffer in silence, okay?
Cool.
We love you, Mike.
I have to tell the story real quick then, why that flute means something. It'll be a very quick story.
It's a quick story. It's
very quick. No, just yell it. So anyway, so last year, if you were at Storytime with Fat Apollo, it was down on the main floor. And while I was telling the story, I started telling stories and I heard this, woo, 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 this flute. And I'm like, and I look up, and on the second floor, there's a kid. And he's like 4 or 5. And he's got this little flute, and he's staring right into my eyes. And it's like he's in my soul. He's like, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, and I can't do the shows because I can't concentrate. So I look up, and there's his mom, and his mom's standing beside him. And I go, and she goes like this, what are you going to do? I don't know, maybe take your kid back in the room. So she takes him back in the room. So he's in the room. So I'm like, all right, let's get back on track. I'm going to do my little joke. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I start to talk and I hear,
Not yours.
and he walks out playing a note for every step. And he's like looking in me. And it's just taking every bit of my performing away from me. And he's like draining it. And I just go, I give up. It's the only show I've ever quit. I couldn't finish this show because of Mr. Flute.
Well, now you have your own.
Yeah! Where's that little...
No, that's for your show. Now you can do the show.
Oh, I can do the show with the flute. It's the best day ever.
All right, shall I hand the mic back to you, or you?
Let's do it.
All right,
so. This is it. I'll be getting phone calls at 4 in the morning. All right. So, Jeff, this is when I do it. This is when we're about to declare it closed. But before we declare it closed, I always ask you this question. I ask the audience this question. Are we going to do it again next year?
Yeah!
I think Jeff just said no. I promise I'll be good, Jeff. Come back. Okay. So, Jeff?
Next year at Jeff's house.
So, Jeff, are we doing it next year?
Oh, hell yeah!
So, folks, thank you. You're wonderful. The organizers are wonderful. The guests were amazing. And sponsors are great. But at this point, I declare Atlanti-Con 6 closed.